Hey everyone, Carlos here. I'm the CEO at DataGrant, and today I want to show you something that has been very useful to me, and I think all product managers or project managers can relate to. And it's basically how you can explore data and get your analytics. Sometimes it's very complex and you need help from the data teams, and you get stuck, right? Because maybe they have other things in their pipeline, but nowadays, with natural language, it can be extremely easy to do. So I want to show you a real use case on how I do it here in Datagram. So this is one of my pipelines where I calculate a ton of things. One of them is the data units. The data units for us is the machine time, which is basically how much they're using the machines to compute or to do their work. And it's complex because we use a MongoDB integration. I'm just going to show you really quick how that integration looks like. So first of all, I'm just going to run this query, and you're going to see that it's a JSON format, right? And for non-technical people, JSON formats can be very complex to manage. As you can see, it's an object, and then so you have to use like JSON extract if you're using SQL, or other types of JSON extracting if you're using Python. But not only that, we have a lot of tables in this MongoDB integration, as you can see here. So you would need to like do joins, etc., between the different data. So you need to be advanced in analytics to be able to do this. But now things can be done differently. So I'm gonna show you this example, this real example of how this can be done. I'm drag and dropping here a Jedi NLP operator. And we're going to do a simple operation, not a simple operation, a very complex operation to get the data units for the last 4 weeks for the different users that we have. Now, I'm not worried about confidentiality here because I'm just going to show you workspace IDs. So we shouldn't have a problem in that sense. But we're going to wait about a minute and a half, 2 minutes for this to boot, and we're going to continue. Okay, it's ready. So now I'm just going to paste this query. Remember, the data is very complex. There's a lot of tables. So I'm going to say the following. I want to know how many data units each client has in total. I'm just going to send this in the meantime. How many how many data units each client has in total? The way we can do this is by using the X integration, where there is a field called data units. And actually, I spelled wrong field, and I bet this is going to catch it up. But we need to add all the data units for all the unique workspace IDs and give me the total count of the data units for the last 4 weeks. So as you can see, this is usually a query that somebody that is advanced in analytics would do. And nowadays, with natural language and a tool like Datagram, we can do this in a few seconds. So it's just amazing that we're here to get to see this technology nowadays. So let's wait a few seconds until this finishes up, and we'll go from there. Probably it'll take this time a little bit longer because again, it's a lot of tables, it's a lot of data, it's a lot of processing that it has to do to get this. But hopefully, in a few, it will get it for us. Okay, and what's great about this system, and I keep saying this all the time, is that even though it gets the code wrong, it's gonna retrain and try again. And here it is. Here's the result. Now let's order it. Can you order the data unit so that I have the highest number at the top? So basically, it's a basic operation to just order my table. Hopefully, this one is just extremely fast, and we can have that in no time. But in the meantime, let's explore the code that it did. As you can see, it did all the JSON operations to extract the data from the objects. Um, so it looks great. It looks great. So let's see now. Now that we have the order table, here it is. Here's the order table. So I have my data units, and it has ordered them from the highest number to the last number. The code processes the data from the blah 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 table to calculate the total data units for each client in the last 4 weeks. It extracts the necessary information. The data is then sorted in descending order so that clients with the highest total, the result is a table that contains each workspace ID and the corresponding total data units for the last 4 weeks sorted from highest to lowest. Um, so that's basically it. I mean, it's extremely powerful. You can do it with natural language, and an extremely complex operation can just be done by a system like this one. So hope you like it, and PMs and project managers out there. The technology is there now. So use it. Let me know if you have any questions.